No, proficiency is a lousy goal, honestly. It's uninspiring. It suggests sort of once you reach proficiency, you get to turn yourself off and not worry about it again. Um, it's um, the idea that we're here, to my mind, that education is here to sort of certify students as proficient is, I think, a distortion of the potential of education and the even like the pleasure of life, right? Like we're not here to be proficient, we're here to live. And so a culture of standardized testing that is oriented around students proving themselves proficient is just a lousy way to get, I don't know, I mean this word is loaded, but excellence, right? And I don't mean excellence as judged by the world, I mean as judged by your sort of internal sense of what is good and what is valuable and what you want to do. I've been uh, while I was writing the book, I was also relearning how to play the drums after about 25 years away, where I had been self-taught and playing in a band when I lived in Chicago, and then didn't play forever and started taking actual drum lessons for the first time. And I got proficient very, very quickly because I had had this other base. And I realized at that point, like, oh, think of what's in front of me. Like I would go to my lesson, and my drum teacher, who's a true professional, um, plays for thousands and thousands of people. Sometimes I'd see him playing and be like, if that's what I want, right? That's what I want. And so saying we're just going to be proficient, I mean, come on, right? Why rest with that? The opportunity of ChatGPT is that it is instantly proficient. It is proficient on the criteria by which we often judge student writing around surface level features of correctness and fluency. This should tell us that the things that an algorithm that's working on a predictive basis, right, fetching tokens around probabilities, can do this. This should be assigned to us, that we humans should do something else. Now, it doesn't mean we should abandon clarity or correctness or spelling or anything like that, but it does mean the activity that we engage in while we are producing words should be fundamentally different from what ChatGPT does. And one of the things I realized that my students had experienced prior to college, because I was teaching college, and that even I was doing to them in a slightly more sophisticated way, was asking them to just sort of fill in templates that I could be relatively certain could get a decent grade if they followed my instructions. And that's just not writing. And once I had that sort of light bulb moment in my own class, I couldn't go back, right? It's like once you see it, you can't go back and value that other stuff. So proficiency, um, if just stringing together fluid syntax is all that matters, sure, outsource it to ChatGPT. But what is the point, right? Why would we do that? Why would we settle for that?